Beautiful, guys. So just coming to the front of your mat and finding a cross-legged posture. If you want, you can grab a pillow like so and you can sit right at the edge of it. You can either have a normal cross leg, you can have the heels in line like I have here, or you can have a half or full lotus position. You choose here. So just settle and start to breathe in and out through the nose. Have a little roll off the shoulder. Find the lifts of the pelvic bandha and then breathe. Start to turn your awareness inward. Control your length and depth of inhale to exhales. Establishing the Ujjayi breath at the back of the throat. Lift of the sternum, gentle tuck of the chin. Enjoying this moment to yourself. Beautiful. Again, have a little roll of the shoulders, forward, up and back. Then bring the arms by your side as you breathe in. Extend the arms overhead, look through the thumbs. And then exhale, arms back to your side. Again, inhale, extend the arms overhead, looking through the thumbs. And exhale, release the arms. Again, inhale, lengthen, look thumbs. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lengthen. This time we'll find a hinge from your hips and fold forward, extending the arms out. Relax the knees and the hips, breathing fully. Making sure there's no pain through the knees. If there is pain, just modify as you need. You could bring your feet into a butterfly or straightening your legs out. Find its length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Maybe resting head to the ground or to the block, whichever is available to you. As you breathe in, walk the hands back, straighten your spine and find a little twist over to the right. So we'll twist from the navel up. We'll keep the little tuck of the tailbone, this lift of Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. And then we'll twist then by lifting the heart space, looking over to the right shoulder. Next breath in, find your twist to the other side, look back forward, switch the legs, right hand outside your left knee, left hand behind the hips, and finding your twist as you look over to the left shoulder. See how far you can twist with your head, just always observing, getting to know your own body. Switching the cross of the legs. We'll go and do the same to the other side. Inhale as you lengthen your arms up. And then exhale as you fold, hinging from your hips. Lengthening through the spine, releasing your hands down. Maybe your head to the ground. Observing this side. How it feels into the hips. Try to relax the shoulders. Keep the jaws soft. Breathe. Well, slowly as you breathe in, walk your way back up, finding this long spine again. And again from the navel up, find your twist as you breathe out, looking over to the left shoulder, keeping the tailbone tucked again. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Exhale again, find your twist to the other side. Still creating space to the front of the body. See if you can feel the lower ribs really expand with each breath. And then inhale, come back forward. Make your way into an extended sharp pose, facing to the ground, big toes touching, knees wide. Extending your arms out, heads to the ground. Hands really active to the floor. Just let yourself be supported by the ground. Next breath in, we'll make our way to an all-four position. We'll come to a cow position. So bring shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Drop the belly, chest looking up. And then exhale as you round. Tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone in, look to the navel. And then press to downward dog onto the toes. Stay high to the toes for this one. Feet parallel with the outside, gazing to the navel, tucking the chin in. We'll lean and come back to an all-four position. Again, drop the belly, the chest, look up. This time as you breathe out, go and sit down onto your heels. Keep the arms out, extended, heads to the ground. Then we'll make our way to a little Ustrasana camel pose. Pressing thumbs into your SI joint. Push the hips forward, lift the sternum, drop the head back if it's here. And then exhale, come back and sit down to your heels. Extend the arms out again, back to a child pose. Inhale, pull yourself back. Cow position, look up. Exhale, cat position, rounding the back body. Inhale and then exhale, settle into this downward dog onto the toes again. To eventually release the heels toward the ground. Inhale. We'll again drop the knees down and then exhale, sit down on your heels. We'll come up again to a little camel pose, knees hip width, push the pubic bone forward, lift the sternum, press your hips forward, hands to the lower back and hips. Maybe look up if it's available, breathe. And then go and sit back down again to your child pose to counteract and release the lower back here. Inhale, pull yourself back to an all-four position. Drop the belly, the chest, look up. Exhale, press to your downward dog. Sink the heels to the ground, hands really active. Beautiful. Tuck the chin in, looking to the navel again. We'll come to a low lunge. Lean to your high plank. Control the right knee to chest and then step to a low lunge. Sink your hips down to the floor, knee over the ankle. As you breathe in, extend the arms up. Maybe look up. Otherwise, look forward if it creates pain in your neck. And breathe in here. Find this full expression of the pause, this opening of the heart space, the hips. Deep inhale, bring the arms back and then slowly press back to a downward dog position, readjusting the feet. And again, with control, we'll lean to your high plank position. Pull this left knee in toward the chest. Stepping in, drop the back knee down, sink your hips down, little tuck of the tailbone. Then inhale, expand the arms up. Make sure you keep sinking the hips to the ground at the same time. Full deep breath. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release your hands down to the floor. Press back to your downward dog. Look to the navel. Active through the hands, spreading the fingertips nice and wide. Inhales, come and lift your right leg up into a three-legged dog and explore the three-legged dog as you like. Keep the alignment if you want, or go and point the foot and explore. Move around to the shoulders, to the hips, to the ribs. Go wherever it feels right to go and breathe. And then as you breathe out, pull the knee in, maybe touch nose and knees against each other to come back again to a low lunge position. This time, first grab the outside of your right knee with your left hand, circle this right arm over and see if you can grab the outside of your right thigh. Then extend your left arm up and over. If it's not there, just find a normal low lunge, you can release your hands to hips or alongside the body. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, circle your hands down again. Press back to your downward dog. Look to the navel. And then pull yourself to a high plank again. Bring this right knee toward nose. Maybe touch on the way if it's here. Strong push underneath the armpits. Again, step with control. Drop the back knee down. Sink your hips. And then again, come all the way up. Sorry, I didn't say we're still on the same leg here. So your right foot forward. This time we'll come up to a crescent lunge. So from your low lunge, straighten your back leg and extend the arms up. Maybe look up to the ceiling if it's available again. Full expansion of the heart space. And then exhale, hands down, straighten your front leg. Bow over if it's here. And then we'll step back to a little vinyasa. If you want, you can keep your right leg off the ground, or you can release both feet down. So stepping back with control, we'll lower to chaturanga if in any way that you like. Then inhale, roll over the toes, Urdhva Mukha looking up. And exhale, back to Adho Mukha. Now we'll go into the other side. So we'll lift up. I forgot on this side, leaning forward. Pull the knee to your nose and then step forward to a low lunge. Beautiful. Sinking your hips down. We'll find the same position here where left arm right behind your thigh and you expand this right arm up as you sink your hips down. Breathing fully. Make sure the pelvic floor is lifted, the lower abdomen is energized. And then come back, press back again to your downward dog. Hang in there for a few breaths. And then because I forgot to do it on the other side, we're going to do it now. So we'll do your three-legged dog on this side. So lift your left leg up. Again, like before, just move anywhere it feels right. Just go and move in your own body, each part of the body. Observe moving through the shoulders, observe moving through the rib cage, through the hips, through the knee. Inhale, come back, exhale, pull this left knee in towards the chest. And then drop your back knee down, step to a high lunge, then to a low lunge. Once you have your low lunge, find your high lunge and then find this crescent lunge. If you are steady and stable, look up to the ceiling. Find this external rotation to the shoulders and then lift up. So you create always more space through the shoulders, through the heart space. Strong to the feet. Breathe one more time. Exhale. Fine. Straighten this front leg and then bow over to this front leg. Take a few breaths in here. Lower the lower ribs to the legs and the chin to the leg. Breathe fully. We'll high on the toes of the back foot for this one. And just like before, you can take your vinyasa on a 3-leg or 4 legs. So slide this left leg back. Lower chaturanga. Roll over the toes. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha looking up. And then exhale back to Adho Mukha, rolling over the toes. Gaze to the navel. Beautiful. Couple of more breaths in here. Then we'll lean forward to a high plank position and then find a pigeon toes, touch the left elbow with your left knee and then find your pigeon toes. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. So we'll square the hips, take your time here and then you can stay here or if it's available you can expand the arms overhead. And then breathe fully as you look up. Try to really push this left hip forward and square the chest forward. And then next breath out, just lower down to a sleeping pigeon. You can extend the arms out or you can come to your elbows. You can use a bolster if you want. As always, just use what you need. And then from here, we'll slowly pull ourselves back up. But from here, we'll come to a high plank, pulling this right knee in toward your chest. So tuck tailbone under, draw the lower ribs in, hover for a few breaths here. And then step to Virabhadrasana 2 here. Foot in between your hands, back foot down, 45-degree angle. Open your arms out and then look to the right hand. Sink down. Breathe deeply. And then we'll reverse your warrior. Look up to the right palm of the hand. Lifting, lengthening the side of the body. Exhale, hands down, step back to a vinyasa. Lower to chaturanga, exhale. Roll over the toes, inhale, Urdhva Mukha looking up, and exhale back to Adho Mukha. Readjust your feet here. Same to the other side, lean to your high plank. Pull this knee in to the left arm, then go and touch the right arm, and then find your king pigeon again to the other side. Readjust your hips. Square the hips, strong lift in the lower belly. Stay here, or maybe inhale, lengthen the arms overhead. Maybe look up. Breathe fully. And then exhale, just slowly lower yourself down to the ground, to your sleeping pigeon. Again, create length to the spine. Relax the head and chest toward the ground. Take one more deep breath in. And slowly pull yourself back again to a high plank, high on the toes of the right foot. Try to keep pulling this left knee in toward your chest. Hover here, push the floor away, and with control find Virabhadrasana 2 on the other side. I take a Highland crescent lunge to start, but don't worry, this is just a mistake. So go straight to Virabhadrasana 2, opening your arms out. Back foot down, look through the left hand, and then reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. Find the full expansion of this left side of the body. As always, really creating space for the organs, the lungs, the heart. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, windmill the arms down to the floor. Step back to your vinyasa, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhaling to Urdhva Mukha, looking up. Exhaling to Adho Mukha, roll over the toes. Beautiful. We'll drop the knees down to the floor, and then we'll come to little Ustrasana. So first, belly and chest down, look up. Exhale, rounding. Sink down onto your heels to a child pose, and then pick yourself up for a little camel pose, Ustrasana. Same as before, thumb into your SI joint, the insertion of your sacrum and hips. Draw the elbows toward each other. If you want to go further, placing the hands down to the feet, then pushing the pubic bone forward, lifting the heart space up. Breathing fully. To come up, try to bring your hands to heart center, push your hips, heart, and release the head last. And come to a child pose to counter the pause here. Relax fully. Beautiful. Relax the abdomen a little bit here, relax the jaws. Just be soft and light. Almost there. We'll make our way to a seated position. Same as the start of this practice. We'll come to a cross-legged position, or whichever posture you want to take. Cross-legged, heels in line with your pubic bone, or half or full lotus. So I take my full lotus. We'll switch across of the leg afterwards. So we'll have about 5 counts here. We'll find a mudra in bringing index and thumb against each other, straightening the arms. Lift the sternum, tuck the chin in, and breathe fully. Feel this full expansion of the rib cage, keeping the lift of the pelvic bandha. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, the stem will fold forward, again lengthening out through the spine, reaching forward with the fingertips, releasing the head down to the floor. Just be soft, be light. This is our last postures before we take Shavasana here. We'll slowly make our way back up and switch the cross of your legs here. So whichever option you have, do the same to the other side. Again, we'll find your mudra, really straightening through the arms. Try to keep the elbow long, so you keep the energy from the shoulder all the way down to your mudra, to the fingertips. Breathing. And then inhale, lengthen, exhale as you walk the hands out forward, lengthening through the spine, relaxing the head, keep the back of the neck and shoulders really soft and relaxed here. Beautiful, and we'll just slowly make your way back up, straighten the legs out, and then we'll find Shavasana. Beautiful, the feet about hip-width distance apart, arms by your side, palms facing up to the ceiling, back of the shoulders down to the floor. Re-lengthen the back of the neck, just finding this natural rhythm of breath into the belly. Try to fully relax. See if you can observe any sensation throughout the body. Hopefully you can feel the flow of the practice, the energy flowing through the body. And eventually you can just let your mind go. Just let it travel wherever it wants to go. No more control. Just staying here as long as you need with your eyes closed. Be soft, be light. Namaste.